Hello, Bowie Television viewers and friends. This is Candi Waller reporting for Bowie Television on my weekly DMV Sports Update. As you all can see, I'm not here alone. Sometimes I check in with you all. I'm by myself with a bunch of news and information to share. But whenever I have a guest with me, of course, I have to pop in and let you all see who it is. It is my pleasure to have NFL draft prospect John Morgan, who is a native of Prince George's County, Maryland, here with me today. John, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Counting down the days, a couple days away from draft weekend, and I can't be more excited. I'm ready to get it all over with, man. I'm ready to get to my new team and really start my next journey.
So listen, for those of you who may not know John, and this is why we have these conversations, because once John wins a Super Bowl, and because we're gonna already speak that in existence. Right. So once John wins a Super Bowl, everybody knows he's from PG County. We're gonna be like, no, he was always from PG County. John, can you share a bit about your kind of football career? Like, what's all the things that you want to share with your Bowie TV and fellow PG County and Maryland viewers?
I think I'm just as embedded in PG County as anybody. Grew up in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, right off 301. Went to James Madison Middle School, so right there in the heart of it. Then went to DeMatha to play my high school football in the area. So I know PG County like the back of my hand. From DeMatha, I went to University of Pittsburgh to play there for 5 years. And then this past season, I transferred Pittsburgh to Arkansas to play my last 6 year. So, all I know is PG County. All I know is football. My family's embedded in it. It's all I know. So I rep it like a diehard fan. Anytime they ask me, I don't say I'm from Baltimore. I don't say I'm from DC. I say I'm from PG County. 301, 240. That's how I said it. And once I tell them that, they know where I'm from. So.
That's right. A man after my own PG County heart, because I'm a PG County native myself. And typically, you know how it is when you go out somewhere, if you say you're from Maryland, they automatically think you're from Baltimore. Yeah. And if not, they just automatically think you're from DC. So it's like, no, PG County.
Exactly.
So we go ahead and add you already to that list of PG County's finest. And we know that PG County brings out the best in the athletes and the athleticism. I know there's been stories around about your classmates and some of the players this year. I think there's 3 from DeMatha that are draft prospects this year.
Yes, 3. Me, Josh Wallace, and Marshawn Lattimore. I played with Marshawn for, I think, 2 years. And then I just missed Josh. Josh is 1 year behind me, so I just missed him. But I played AAU ball with Josh in PG County, so I've known Josh my whole life. So the DeMatha bloodline runs deep for sure.
Awesome. So you mentioned as soon as we started talking, right? I already said NFL draft prospect. Big week this week. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I've just been fielding calls, talking to teams, just kind of wrapping it up as the draft nears closer. It's a great time. It's something I've been dreaming of for a long time since I stepped foot in my college career. Understanding that I had the opportunity to play at the next level. So it's coming to an end now. Some people say I'm a little old to be doing it, but I'm ready to start the new journey. So I'm excited for it.
So what do you have to say to a potential person who's more skeptical about your age entering into the league? What is your response to that type of feedback?
Well, for me, I think of it as a positive. I feel like in my situation, I played against a lot of great players. So a lot of the guys that people watch on TV nowadays in the NFL, I can say I played against them. I can say I played against a numerous amount of draft picks. From ACC all the way to SEC, I played against the top of the top. So, I look at it as a positive because I can say, if I played against them and had success when they're in college, so I think it should translate to the NFL. So, like I said, I think it was a positive. You really see a guy that has played against a numerous amount of draft picks and also played with a numerous amount of draft picks. So, I think my college career has bred me for the NFL.
So, the rest of this week, draft starts Thursday night. What are you going to be doing in between just to stay sane?
So Really, just so starting Thursday. I mean, usually I just trying to keep the same schedule. I probably work out Thursday and Friday morning. Just and of course have my phone with me because during the process, anything can happen. Somebody might call just to see what's going on in that regard. But always have my phone right in my pocket with me because I get calls throughout the day, 24/7. Like they can call anytime. It's crazy. I just had like 3 teams call my house phone. My grandma had to pick up and try to speak to them and pass on information. So this process can get very wild. But I mean, at the end of the day, just keep my head level. You know what I'm saying? Not get too hot, not get too low on myself, depending on how the draft shakes out. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I'll end up somewhere, and once I get there, it's my job to make it stick.
So for any of the young people that are watching this interview now, what advice do you have for them to keep being positive and to continue working on their craft?
Just honestly, just look yourself in the mirror. I mean, I think self-talk is the biggest thing. I feel like it was times where I kind of looked down on myself and thought like maybe I wasn't meant to be, or maybe I just need to like maybe give it up, or maybe I wasn't the best, or I wasn't ready for that next step. But I feel like honestly, if you look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you can do it, I feel like that changes everything. I mean, like I said, I feel like self-talk is one of the biggest things that I look down on. And I look back and say, okay, if I didn't have those sit downs with myself in my own solitude and say, listen, you got this, you can do it, I feel like I wouldn't be here today. So for me, having the time to really sit and talk to yourself and say, you got this, like your biggest support is yourself. You always got to be able to pat yourself on the back, because if you don't do that, then nobody will.
Well, John, listen, thank you so much. I know you are extremely busy this week of all weeks, and you took time out of your busy schedule to sit down and share with Bowie TV more about yourself and your overall journey. So we wish you nothing but the best of luck. We wanted to make sure we tapped into you first before you became a Super Bowl champion. It was all things around like, oh, John was like, nope. We talked to him draft week.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate it.
Yep. And fun fact, everybody, because everybody knows I always have to plug this. John's mama is my live sister. Go ahead.
Yes. The Delta blood runs deep for sure.
That's right. You don't always have to say it. But thank you so much, John, for checking in. We appreciate you. Congratulations on all your success and best wishes for a very bright future.
Thank you. I appreciate it.